Hi guys, welcome to the very first episode of HiGESHAMA channel. Welcome, it's finally here. So let's get to the business of things, okay? The first game we're gonna play is, as you can see, is Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty HD Edition. So this is actually substance from the PS2 update, which is updated on the PS3 again. So let's just get started, shall we? Alright, so tanker plan, we'll just play all the way because it's gonna be a guide through of the game. So we have many difficulty levels you can play, from very easy, it's not even worth playing if you're gonna play very easy, normal. I normally just stick to normal. Hard, I played it once. Extreme, I don't think I've tried MGS2 on Extreme, and European Extreme I have not touched it yet, so let's begin with normal first, alright? Okay, so as per the MGS norm, we'll just go with radar type 2. I believe type 2 is better. Type 1? Type 2. So there's actually two kinds of dog tag choices, and I'm not really particular what the differences are because I don't think I'll be aiming for the dog tags this time around. But anyways, let's go. The story is fictional, and any and all similarities to characters, groups, or other entities in real life are strictly coincidental. So let's begin with MGS2.
Hudson River.
The Hudson
2 years
River,
ago.
2 years ago.
We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport.
So this is actually
The whole thing stank, but our
how do you
noses
say,
have been out in the cold too long.
flashback actually, because MGS2 has two parts, right? So this is actually an earlier part of the game. So what you see over here is actually a flashback where you take place, the whole story takes place in the tanker, I guess, if I'm not wrong. So this is the Manhattan Bridge, I think. I've never been to US, so I'm not very sure. Actually, if you see from there, that screen where the car moves, it's actually a lot more smoother on the PS2 versions, because I think the HD update kind of messed the screwy a few things around. So I feel like the PS2 version is the most ideal version to play, but the best way to capture for the best quality right now I have is on the PS3, so we are playing the PS3 version, as you can see, PS3 controller. So one thing I like about Kojima games is how they do the opening credits. It feels like a TV series or a movie, which I really like. It really feels like a TV series opening over here, like a cold open. I mean, literally a cold open because it's pretty cold right now. We have this badass here smoking his cigarette and throwing it on the road. I'm not sure if that's illegal in US, I don't know. But it's illegal in Singapore at least. There's one thing I like about MGS2, it's the opening. There's just something really amazing about this opening where Snake just wears a stealth camouflage, jumps down like a freaking badass. And the BGM really helps too. Take it all in. It's just amazing. Like how the stealth camouflage is applied here is just really well done. Now we just casually sneaks into the tanker and it kind of stops working for a moment. I think it's due to the, I guess, the impact from jumping. Here's another cool flip stuff. Music, Harry Gregson Williams. It's just I really like this part. The landings. One thing I kind of not like about this particular version of the game is in the PS2 one, the lighting effects, and it's a bit more blurry, which kind of makes it feel more realistic. There's one thing I take the PS2 version over the PS3 version for.
Oh boy, he's right on schedule.
Oh, Ocelot is back, and he actually has two hands.
No, soon enough.
What could it mean? Well, if you've not played the game, I'll just keep quiet for now, but as you can see, produced and directed by Hideo Kojima. The man, the legend Kojima. Shoutouts to Kojima, you're the best. MGS2, Sons of Liberty. The opening crawl is just amazing. Not the opening crawl, but the opening scene, I guess. And how Snake slowly just, you know, goes to this particular scene. And once again, the codex
This is
scene.
Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear.
One thing I like about the
Can't you
codex
wait
scene in
now?
the older
I'm
games
at the
is it
sneak
feels
point.
kind of more,
Everything
it
going
feels more
okay?
futuristic, I guess.
Stealth camo's busted.
Yeah.
Landing it.
And one thing I also like about
must have
MGS2 is you
overused
can
it.
actually play with
Sorry, but you're
the
gonna have to deal
codex
with it.
screens with the
You're not
analog
in the
stick. So if you
military
use the left
anymore.
analog stick,
Right.
you can control Octagon like this.
Gadget anyway.
like that.
The
Can even
private
zoom in with
sector's not
L3
so bad,
button.
is it? Privacy
Yeah, it's
guaranteed.
pretty funny, but I really like it.
Happy as long as no one gives
And
me
if you
any
use
more
the
unlimited gifts.
R3 or
You
the
mean that
right
thing
stick,
with Naomi?
you can control
And I
your
can't say I miss the chattering
playable
man.
character.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch
can
with her
just, like,
again
zoom
about
in
that
like this.
Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out.
Yeah,
Sooner or
so
later. She's better
You're
off
just
assuming
explaining the
sooner and quit
basis
while
of
she's
what
safe.
happens in
Too
MGS2.
true. Okay,
You know,
Snake, let's
they
get
are
to
now
work.
actually, if I'm not wrong,
You know how the
their
technical
own
specs of
organization.
Metal Gear were sold on the black
Because
market
after
Shadow
MGS1,
Moses?
All Ocelot's
Ocelot
doing.
took the,
Exactly.
I believe
Now
the,
every state, group, and .com
he
has
took
its
all
own
the,
version
I
of
guess he
Metal
took the
Gear.
blueprints
Not
for
exactly a
Metal Gear
classified
X,
weapon for today's
and he
nuclear
leaked it to
powers.
all the
This new
world.
one seems to have been
I believe he
designed
either
to
leaked
wipe
it
the
or he
floor
sold
with
it
all the other
illegally.
models. The only
So not
consistent
everyone
description
has,
is that it's an amphibious
has
anti-Metal
their own
Gear
version
vehicle.
of Metal Gear
That
X.
explains why this one is under
So,
Marine Corps jurisdiction.
Sitting right now is that the Marine Corps have their own anti-Metal Gear, which is apparently
The mission
amphibious in design,
objective is to
which
make
is
visual
to
confirmation of
go
the new
against the Metal Gear
transported
Rex,
by
I
that
guess.
tanker and bring back
Yeah.
photographic evidence.
So in this
But I want
particular
you first to go
tanker
up to the
chapter,
top level of
you
the
play as Snake,
infrastructure,
where
the
you
bridge.
control,
We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
yeah, Snake obviously.
little
So
reconnaissance,
Solid
huh?
Snake, and you
There's
need
too
to
much
find
we don't know
evidence of
about
the
this
new
new
Metal
prototype.
Gear.
Capabilities,
I mean, we all know the names, but I'll just
We
keep
don't
it
even
until
know
the
how close
actual
it is to
reveal
completion.
later on.
If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
So what we do right now is we need to sneak
Alright,
into the,
I'll head to the
I guess,
bridge
the heart
ASAP.
of the tanker.
Try to avoid confrontations.
We need to find
Our
out
goal
where
is to collect
the
evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would
Metal
be best
Gear
if
is
we could get out
hiding.
of
It's
there
probably
without
like deep
hurting
inside the hull.
Don't
I'm not
worry,
really
I
sure
know
which
the
part of the
drill.
hull actually.
We're not terrorists.
So
Don't you forget that you're part of philanthropy now.
yeah, we gotta sneak in.
Anti-Metal
I
Gear organization.
don't really remember
and officially
MGS2 a lot. I
recognized by
played
the UN.
MGS2 quite a lot.
Recognized.
Not as
But
much as
still free from
MGS3,
John
but
Connor.
I more or less know my way around, I believe. I'll probably get caught a few times, but
All
hey.
right, let's look at your
Yeah.
gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun.
We have an
converted from a
M9
Beretta M92.
Tranquilizer. I really like that because
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the
I
slide
really
locks.
like to play.
Better
I
than
don't. I'm not really good at
scavenger
shooting games,
size.
and I like to
Good
play
suppressor, too.
stealth
chemical
runs
stun
and like
will
no
take
kill
effect in a
runs.
few seconds
Like
and
no
will
kill
last
runs for me is
hours.
easy because I
You
normally
can take
use like
down
the
an
no
elephant
kill
with that thing.
tranquilizer
Check out
weapons
the
and stuff like
laser
the
sights.
M9.
The effects of the
and,
anesthetic
Mosin
round
Nagant
vary
in
depending on
MGS3.
what part of the body is
I'm
hit.
not sure if they
We're
have the
talking about a
sniper
difference of tens of
the
seconds
same like a
between
tranquilizer
hitting
sniper in
limbs,
MGS2.
chest, or head.
Yeah.
As for the equipment, hey, Snake, cigarettes. What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
It's kind of a lucky
You
charm.
haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you?
So the one
Here's
thing
the digital key.
like amazing
Works
about
almost
Snake
the
is he
same way as
somehow
your old
always
one.
manages to sneak his cigarettes along in every game. MG2, I think MG1 as well, MG1, MG2, MGS1, MGS2, and so on and so forth. So it might actually lower your health, but it's quite useful to
They don't
reveal
look
the
Hey, Earth to Snake.
like
These
it
are
helps
nice,
to reveal all the
upstanding
the
Marines
laser
on
traps.
terrorists.
I
Don't
think
get
it's
caught
infrared
in stealth
laser
mode
traps. I'm not very sure.
Sure. And if it
But yeah,
comes
you
to
can
that,
actually
a
use
little
it to help you
innocent
find where the
wouldn't hurt
traps are.
anyone. By
I
the
mean,
way,
you can use the
Are you sure of this intelligence?
fire hydrant
Hacked it out of
to
the Pentagon's
blow
classified
the
files
smoke
myself.
all around to see
No
where it is.
traces?
Oh.
But if you can't, you can always use
But
the.
this might be a trap. Remember,
Secret.
there's a price on our heads.
You're
So
just
actually, this ship is being
I hope so.
maintained
Those
by the
men,
I
you
believe
wouldn't
the
think they were
Navy
anything but
SEALs or was it
civilians
the
from here.
Marine Corps?
with
One
all
of
the
them, I'm
ships
not very
passing
sure.
on the river and in the
So
harbor,
yeah,
putting uniformed
that's why
Marines on
they
the
kind
deck
of
would be a
understand
bad
that
idea. People
new
who get
Metal Gear is
confused.
amphibious
Side too.
Metal Gear because since it's the Marine
water
Corps
line is too
or
high.
Navy SEALs or
According to the
whoever, like
navigational
it's the sea
plans,
people,
This ship should have
like
discharged
the guys,
its cargo
the
upriver.
the Sea
It's
Army
in
people.
there,
So
no doubt about it.
It's
The
probably,
military
you know,
trains
sea
watching
related.
threats from the stern on
Something
boat.
amphibious.
That's SOP for counter-terror ops too.
But see, they're not armed, so I would think sneaking would be easy in this case.
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime
Yeah.
these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
So one thing I like
Looks
about
like there are a few entryways into
MGS2
crew quarters.
is I really like all the water effects. You can actually hear. Oh, so this is the part where the other opposing force comes to take over the ship. So goodbye, Americans. Say hello to the Russians. Pretty sure it's the Russians. It's always the Russians for some reason. Yeah. So like I was saying, like one thing I like about the game is
Looks like we're not the only
the
ones
water
acting right
effects.
here tonight.
You can actually see
Is that a
that
chopper I just heard?
Affirmative.
the rain
Probably
seems quite
another
realistic,
capsule.
even though it's a PS2 era game. Yeah. The one thing bad though, like if you put the full screen
Probably
cutscenes,
targeting
is
the
that
ship's controls.
you can see how some parts of the screen and the sides are
Take over
actually
a
cut
tanker
out.
of this size.
Like
Ship
not
is run
stuff
by
you
a
should be seeing in the
computer,
actual
so I'd say about 18
thing, because in PS2 era it wasn't 16:9, it was 4:3. So that's one of the
740.
parts I don't really like about the remastered version. But yeah, the rain scenes feels really good for a PS2 era game. Like I think this came out in about more than 15 years ago, 17 years ago.
You sure?
No marine
Was it?
barber touched that head of hair.
Yeah, it's somewhere around there. So the water effects is really cool because it's in the rain. So when you're walking in the rain, you know, like if you're wearing glasses or you're walking
Let's get an
around,
ID on
your
an
eyes will be
ACP.
clouded
I'm
by
on
the water droplets, right? So if you go around in the first person view, you can actually see your screen is clouded by the water. You can see in the screen like just like water droplets on the screen
Looks
covering.
like the tanker's theirs now. K-60 Kasatka.
Snake
Kasatka?
actually realizes it's a Kasatka.
Camel chopper, right?
So
Killer whale.
he knows it's probably one of the Russians.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military
Yeah, so I really like to play with
Not
the codec screen. You can just do like
It could be
crazy
the
funny stuff like this.
KA-62, the civil model.
Yeah.
Look, Snake.
If you
all we
lower
need
it
is the
down,
photographic evidence of
it feels
metal.
more like the
As long as
PS1.
we have those, we can put it online
Snake.
and blow the whole thing wide open.
Yeah.
So no pyrotechnics,
It's
okay?
pretty cool.
All right, I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if
Yeah,
anything
so
happens.
this is not like
The
Shadow
frequency's
Moses.
141.12.
We can't really blow anything up, and I
How
don't
can I check
intend
in
to
and
blow
save
anything
my
up
progress?
anyways.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
There's a frequency set
So this
aside
time in
for it.
MGS2,
140.96.
Octocon will be your
Sorry, but
codec
no mailing
man,
this
and
time.
he's also
Call
your
me on the
save
codec
point.
when you
So
wanna save.
anything you want to
Got
save,
it.
I'll be waiting just
I'll have to
past the
Octocon.
Verrazano Bridge.
Yeah.
You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
well, I don't think there's actually a time limit in the game, so you don't really need to stay until a particular time limit. So yeah, we're in the game right now. You can see the water effect is pretty cool. And yeah, if you zoom in, you can actually see like water droplets covering your screen and stuff. So anyways, I believe that your objective is to get into one of the doors over here, but it's not open. So we'll just go in by the other door and sneak our way to the other side. So we have to be careful because there are enemies here who can see us. So we have to be extra sneaky. Yeah, chef grenades. You never know when you need the chef. So let's just get inside here. So it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work?
Snake, it looks like that door can't be opened from the deck. You can infiltrate the ship through other
Right. So what we'll need to do is go by the other side. So I guess we're gonna go to the other entrance, which is the ones over here. But we have to be careful because there is a Milokovic soldier around here somewhere. Yeah. There's one guy looking from above as well, so we have to be careful. And I think he saw me, so we have to be extra careful over here. Like that. See?
An intruder!
Yeah, we're fucked. So if I'm not wrong, I saw a video, I think, I don't think it's just a video, it's the MGS. Yeah, he could have seen us, so it's a close call. I believe it was the MGS2 document on MGS2. So actually, like how they did the reflections in this game, like over here, these are actually assets that are in the game. They're not an actual like a mirror effect or something like that. But you can see the stuff below. These this fuel tank thing. I'm not very sure what it is. So like, it's actually a lower polygon model of the same item. So you gotta be extra careful over here.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
I'm just gonna knock him out because he could prove troublesome for us. So we just need to, like, you know, because the thing about MGS2 is when you knock out the guards, they will still be around. So we have to be extra careful where they are lying around, because the guards can see where they are if we leave them just right in front of everything else. So I'm just gonna dump him here, get some M9s, and continue to find where that damn metal gear is. Okay. So you can actually hold the triangle button to open the door, but if you press triangle, like if you mash it, you can open faster. But you can see Snake just washing his raindrops away. And if you can look at the screen, there's actually footsteps on the floor, so you have to be careful where you're walking around, because the enemy can track you and your footprints are all over the place. Yeah, this door is broken, which means we'll have to go somewhere there later, but it's not gonna work, so I guess we can't go there for now. Yeah, so we need to get on the other end. So in the meantime, let's just get some equipment and stuff. Get the rations. Okay, we'll just stay inside here. And this is actually one of the funniest things you can do in MGS2. And if I'm not wrong, if you stay inside this, what do you call it? One of these lockers with the Gravia posters, and you call Otacon, you get a funny call, I believe.
This reminds me of when we first met.
Yeah.
I was the one inside the locker that time. We're equal now, huh?
Not unless I wet my pants.
That's a low blow, Snake.
This is actually one of my favorite, what do you call it? One of my favorite codec competitions. So yeah, if you like, cause the thing about the game is, if you're inside a locker and you press L2, you can peek to the left and peek to the right. If you press R1, you can see what's outside the grills, and we stay in one of these like lockers with the bikini models, the Gravia models. It makes like a very squishy sound. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can get the embarrassing codec call though.
If you open the locker,
Yeah, you can use the door as a gunfire cover, but it won't really last very long. I'm not sure how to trigger the... I believe maybe you have to look at the model and then call out a card. I can't remember. It's pretty funny though. Yeah.
what do you think you're doing, Snake? You don't have enough to keep you busy? Try to remember the mission if you can.
Yeah, that's the one. It's one of the things I like about the game, like even the small little details, there is a codec call for that. This door doesn't work. This door doesn't work either. So we have to be careful while walking because he can probably hear us. So we have to be sneaky, like really sneaky, if not we will be spotted. Another one of the models. Yep, this does not work, and this is nothing. So we'll have to be careful while sneaking. It's like if you move the analog stick far, it makes a lot of sound. But if you press lightly, if you move the controller stick lightly, it does a very a careful step. The thing is, we have to be careful because our shadows might affect the movement and stuff. So we have to be extra careful when the soldiers walk, because we might be spotted. So we've made it past the first step, so we'll get into this next room. Into Deck A, Cruise Lounge Starboard. One of my favorite places in the game, actually, because there's a lot of stuff you can destroy. So yeah, we have to be careful here. What's this? If I'm not wrong, 2 guards walking around. Yeah. I think we can go down. And there's something below if I'm not wrong. Oh great, stun grenades. And there is some other room here which I cannot remember. Okay, engine room. Have we already reached the engine room? Right, this is pretty far into the area already. But you know what, let's just explore a bit more, because there might be stuff we need to get first. So let's just go explore the areas around first, because I think there's something we need to go and do before we get to the star engine room. So yeah, we have to be extra careful. I think I'll need to use my M9 to knock the guy out. So yeah. And you go to sleep as well. Yeah, so if you press R2 twice, you can do the quick reload. So I just need to get these 2 guys out of the way, because if somebody sees me carrying them around, it could be bad. So just leave them here. I think he should be fine here. So there's one thing I would like this area is you can destroy the bottles. Like that. It's one of the cool things you can do. Like one of the small things you might miss out in MGS2 while playing it. Yes, another model I guess. I'm not sure who they all are. There's some kind of model at least. So if I'm not wrong, this is one of the doors that we tried to open, but the handle broke. Yeah, so one of the things I want to say actually is when you roll down, the staircase, Snake might fall down like that. Rolling up works the same way as well. It just like falls into like a goofy ass drop thing. Yeah. So let's head up to one of the... Oh, we can't go here. Oh, we can go here as well though. So let's go to Deck B, Cruise Quarters, Starboard. Right, this is the area where they will show you how your shadow works. So you have to be careful when you walk. Or you know, just be like me, knock him out. Problem solved. So I believe there's actually something we can get here. Okay, that could be dangerous. The guy's there. Yeah, I think it leads to one of the staircases, so let's just be careful. Yeah. I don't want to get caught again, so that would be embarrassing because I played this game a lot of times and I'm not sure how incompetent I am for not playing it for very long. Yep, so instead of leaving him here, we can just toss him inside this locker. Make it easier for all of us. So you can stay here, we'll do more sneaky stuff. There's more rations, whatever they call it. Yeah. So yep, there should be an escalator staircase up, I guess. Yeah. We could open this, but I don't think we need to. So we can't actually go up here because it's blocked by some cartons, I think. And oh yeah, by the way, if you can see here, there's like a water drops because there's rain coming in from the opening the door, I guess. So yeah, one of the really cool features of the game over here as well. You can see like the water effects and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll have to leave him because I have no idea where to leave that guy. So anyways, let's go up one more floor to Deck C Crew's Quarters Port. So this area I believe is where we have the first camera we have to sneak by. You can either use a chef grenade or you can just you know, do it like this. Just be careful when moving though, don't just like get into the camera's field of view and you'll get alerted, which is bad. We have chefs here though, so it can help us. But you never know, we might need to use it somewhere else later, so let's just leave it as it is. And if you see here, there is more rations we can take, so let's just take that one. You never know when you might need the rations. Because I got hurt just now, so let's just use one. And yeah, I like the sound when you pick up a ration and use a ration. It's one of the iconic MGS stuff. The healing sound. But yeah, we have to be extra careful over here because there's a lot of guards sneaking around. So over here in particular, we need to be extra careful. In case we alert someone. Because there's one guy over there. And we don't want to alert him right now, do we?
Freeze! More!
So what you do is we try to knock him out. You never know when someone could be a burden for us. I think there's actually one more guy we have to go through. Yeah. So let's get him somewhere where his buddy cannot find him. I guess here would be a good place. Nobody would take to check the kitchen, right? Yeah, so anyways, we are done with that. The problem now is how to get past this particular camera. So actually when we walk here, I think his pattern changes. I'm not really sure if it actually does. So if you walk here, I believe Oddcon calls you.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device.
Yeah,
on
so
both sides
actually
of
if you
the
try
hall.
to go past here,
Infrared sensors.
Right. And
we
they're
might blow up
linked
the
to-
whole tanker.
Let me guess. Semtex.
Yeah.
Exactly. plastic explosives.
So we can actually use the cigarettes here to
If you
mark out
trip
the
the
location.
sensors,
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
So you have to be
That sounds
extra
about
careful
right.
when you're trying to sneak around over here.
there aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are,
Yeah.
you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some
So
of
if
the
you try
extinguishing
to
chemicals.
sneak past with just unknowingly, you might die. But there is a fire extinguisher over here, so it kind of helps. We have to be careful because there's a guy over there. Yeah. So if I'm not wrong, if you fire at that. Yeah, we can actually sneak under, I believe. The thing now though is we have to...
Who's that?
Yeah. Just kitty. We're okay. Yeah, so if we sneak under, we should be fine. The thing now though is if we can disable this, we can walk around here freely. But yeah, that was a very close shave. Anyways, let's go up to the next area. So this is where Snake realizes something is wrong with this ship. Why is this guy lying over here? Why is that guy lying over here? Something might be wrong if like all these guys are knocked out. So yeah, he realizes it's a... I think it's one of the
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
So over here, I think they increase the amount of guards in the area. And the game gets even more tricky from here onwards. So we'll have to be extra careful when going around the second time round. I like this way because like it makes the same map a bit more difficult because we have a bit more different puzzles we have to go through the second time round. So we have to be just a little bit extra careful on our second round around this place. So. I believe this is where we can continue on for something else. So yeah, Snake, I guess he figures out where they are headed to.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the
So they're
Bermudas,
going off
out
somewhere in the middle of
Atlantic.
Atlantic. So
the
there must be a
prototype is
reason
ready
why
for solo testing.
it's
basically
going all the way there,
combat-worthy.
right? So
That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too.
I'm
It
pretty
must
sure
be a
there is a
standalone
Metal Gear.
Marine
Yeah,
Corps
so I
project,
guess Marine
which
Corps.
means this
Yeah, Marine
prototype
Corps.
Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till
So
later.
I guess
Snake,
we'll need to find.
you need to go down to the hold
yeah.
to locate the actual metal.
He realizes something is outside there. So you guys know what this means, right? It's the first boss fight. So before we get to the boss fight, I don't think we can pick these guys up because they are dead. And no, I'm not gonna get the USP because I'm going for a no-kill run. But I only need to like disengage some of the bombs and stuff. But in the meantime, let's just go with go straight to the boss fight. And I believe actually that you get the USP after beating the first boss. I think. I don't remember actually. Yeah, but
Shashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed in
I'm
operation.
gonna make myself a bit more comfortable right now. So
On the explosive
we're at the first boss fight.
Yes, they are all planted.
And this is Olga.
The tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
She works with the people on board here.
Are you sure you can
I
trust
believe
him?
it's one of the Russian, I guess, mercenary group or something
No,
like that.
it's not
Yeah.
over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use like lethal weapons for this round of gameplay because you know
The unit once the mission was
I like to play no kill runs. It's my favorite way of playing
No,
MGS.
this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere
So
else to go.
her dad tells her to leave this place right now because
I
it's
want to stay
dangerous.
and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that
Because
you are
yes, she
carrying
has
my grandchild?
a child inside her body right now. She's pregnant. So her father tells her to leave before anything bad happens.
Damn it.
So yeah, the ship, the Saka I believe wants to evacuate her, but she's like, no, I will stay with my people and we will carry out this mission before it ends. Yeah, so
Hands over
this
your
is
head.
where our first boss fight begins, I guess. Hands over your head now.
Toss your gun overboard.
So you realize she actually has I think 2 or 3 guns with her. So
Show your face.
yeah,
You men.
She has one
you're all
rifle.
the same.
one rifle, sorry, a pistol I guess. Olga Grilukovich is her name. If you all have no idea who she is yet.
Wanderers.
And actually you can zoom in
I said don't
with the R1 button again like here.
Americans. So you shoot
Yeah.
women too.
move. I'm a nomad too.
You can even zoom in all the way here like this.
What else do you have there?
Yeah.
Take the knife and toss it.
So Snake wants to eliminate any risk of danger. So he tells her
Not
to
there.
take her gun,
Toss it over.
throw it off the tanker, take her knife and throw it off the tanker, but
Hold that
I don't
position.
think he realizes
Turn around.
she has one more gun.
You're doomed.
So when she sees an opening due to the shifting of the tanker,
It stopped raining.
oh, it stopped raining.
Not too shabby, is it? New York, I
So
mean.
I actually just realized that she has a scar running through her face in the actual model. So yeah, this is where our first boss fight begins. Once the first knife drops.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
And one thing I like about the game is the boss BGM, the OST for this particular section. The one unfortunate thing though is that this is not in the actual soundtrack of MGS2, so
either.
I wish they did it though, but there are like unofficial rips as well, so let's go and fight the boss. So she can see us actually from like even in this corner, we have to be extra careful.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield, conflict, and victory.
It's kind of
were
like
my
a
parents.
remix of the MGS one
The
alert
unit
team, I
is
guess.
My life, my family.
Yeah.
We shared everything. All the bad.
I kind of missed the
and
first time
all
around.
the
Yeah. So we have to be extra careful when
I
fighting
have
against
no
Olga.
one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
Yeah, I'm not very good at the. Well, I got her at least. So. The thing about her though is I think she can do like a off the wall shot thing. Yeah, but I'm not gonna let her do it. I think she, yeah. Yeah, just a bit more. I think we can. I'm just gonna. So yeah, she fires off this thing to use as cover. The thing is, we also have cover. Yeah, so she got me with that. But don't worry, I have a ration. I'll be fine. I haven't played this game in a while, so excuse me. Yeah, we have to take a rough guess. I don't actually remember where the location, but you can actually see it roughly over here. It's like somewhere close by. So I think she's gonna throw another grenade. We can actually fire from here. I believe. So one more. One more. And now she doesn't give me any chance. She just fires off the protection that she has. But you know what? We can probably. Yeah, we should be fine.
Hey!
Yeah, I don't think this funnel's gonna work, but you know what? One more hit, I think we should be able to get over now. Oh, no. Yeah, kind of barely missing. But yeah, we got over. It's more of how I'm bad with shooting games on controller. Because it's not actually easy to control with a controller because you use a mouse. It's much easier, it feels more natural to aim. But yeah, it's not my fault. I mean, it's not the game's fault, it's more like my fault, but don't worry. I'll get better at this. So yeah, as I was saying, we get the USP over here. This will be useful for sneaking around, but here's the thing. There is a cipher who finds out that Snake was here. So now the thing is, like, someone knows that Snake's here. This could be bad.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man.
So yeah, we over here we realized that the
Gurlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
people running this place is the Gurlukovich army. I think one of
the Gru colonel.
yeah.
He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet
So
up with
there
after
are
Shadow
a bunch
Moses.
of guys working with
They're after
Ocelot,
Metal Gear.
Everything's changed.
and they're probably
This is
going
not
to
gonna be as
sneak
simple as we
run
thought.
away with Metal
You
Gear
could say
Ray
that. I saw
for their own
surveillance
purposes
photo
and
just
gains,
now.
I guess.
It looked like the
Yeah.
cipher.
A Marine cipher T?
No,
So yeah,
Army.
there is a army cipher that found Snake.
First the
So
Marines, then the Russians.
what's going
now
on?
the
We don't
Army?
know.
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell
Oh.
you.
What
What?
do you tell us?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear.
So
on our
someone
own.
told them
Not
about
like
the new
usual.
Metal Gear.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip.
Yeah.
An anonymous
So
tip.
someone told them that
You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
there was
I,
Metal Gear in this place.
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
Yeah.
You've never mentioned her before. So,
The sender of the tip was EE.
So actually, his
Her name
Otacon
is
sister,
Emma, but I always call her
Emma
EE.
Emmerich,
Emma?
EE.
Emmerich?
Yeah, it
sends
just caught
him
my
this
eye,
anonymous
you know?
tip that there is a new
I
Metal
figured it was
Gear.
a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind.
He normally
There's
doesn't
really
believe
no
those
one
stuff,
out there
but
who knows
considering
about
it's his
her.
sister,
When was the last
he
time
knows
you saw
something
her?
isn't right.
Over 10 years
Especially
ago.
because
You think it's a
someone
trap
is going to
to
go
lure
and
us out here?
I don't know.
do something dangerous,
After I got
and
the
you
tip,
can see
I
that
did
something
break into
dangerous is
the
happening
penthouse
because
to get confirmation.
the Gurlukovich
Okay.
army is here.
Watch your back,
I think the
Snake.
American army as well.
Maybe I screwed up.
So
I've got a light-equipped
Yeah.
USP. I can take
So,
them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm,
we have,
just like the Marines M9. I'll
a
find
lethal
those
and a
somewhere
non-lethal
around
gun
here.
right now.
Don't
I probably
raise too
won't be
much racket
using
with
the
that
non-lethal
thing.
gun,
I hear you.
but I'll probably be using that to take out any dangerous stuff that might hamper my mission. So yeah, I believe if you try to shake Olga, some item comes out, like Olga's dog tag. So I have like 1 dog tag right now. It's not much of a thing because I don't really use the dog tags or aim for dog tags for this round of playthrough. But yeah, we have beat Olga. Now we can actually access this corner of the map. We have to be careful though because now there are more guards around here. Which is yeah.
There's somebody there.
There's no one here, don't worry.
Freeze.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll take him out. Yes, we have a good old cardboard box. It's a wet box though, so it probably gets destroyed after 1 or 2 hits. And we don't want to destroy our box because you know what Snake says. Take care of the box, and the box will take care of you. So I believe we have one item over here, so let's just head over to the tower. I don't believe there are enemies around here, so we should be fine climbing up. So let's just go all the way up. I believe it was thermal goggles, something like that. Yeah, but I can't remember. It's been too long. I just checked like my save data on MGS2, and the last time I played was 7 years ago. And yes, thermal goggles. As you can see the, I guess, the view of New York, considering it's near, I think, Manhattan. I'm not sure. I haven't been to that part of US yet, so I can't really say. If you all know, please tell me where it is. But yeah, you can see if there's any claymores around the area if you use the thermal goggles. But yeah, we don't need it right now, so let's just head back down. I don't think there's anything around that side though, so let's just head all the way down and we can be on our way to the next area, which is to find Metal Gear. We should be good, I guess. Yeah. So anyways, I will end this first round of MGS2 on this note. We'll be right back again for the next part of the gameplay, so I'll just hide in my box and I'll see you guys very soon. But before that, let me just say thank you for tuning to the very first episode of HiGE channel featuring Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. So don't forget guys, like, share, subscribe, share your friends, tell your friends. It's a new start, I'm a bit nervous, I'm not sure what to do, but you know, we'll work it out as we play some more. So thank you very much for watching, I'll see you guys very soon.